Yo, how y'all doing, man? My name is Kevin Brown, and you watching Bedtime Stories, man. How y'all feeling today?
Can't sleep at night. It will be alright. It will be alright.
Did y'all make anybody smile? You know when you make one person smile, then they make somebody smile, then they make somebody smile, you a real life superhero because you making the world a better place one smile at a time, man. Don't forget to make someone smile, man. You never know how they're feeling inside, man. Make someone feel good. And like I always say, if it's too late to make someone feel good, go to that mirror after this book is done and make yourself smile, man. Remember, keep a smile on your face, man. Keep your attitude positive and positive things will happen. You feel me? But tonight, y'all, we got a book called Bad Boys. I know we were just talking about positive stuff, but now we gonna read about some bad boys. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's cool to read, you know what I mean, a book about someone who just does bad things, man. It's just entertainment. So I can't wait to be entertained by the Bad Boys. It's a real nice cover, man. They look like they up to some crazy stuff, and I can't wait to see what they get into, man. So y'all know what to do. Go get your snacks, go get comfortable, tell your siblings to come in the room, tell your mom, your dad, call your uncle, you know what I mean? Call everybody you know, because we're about to read us a nice little book called Bad Boys. Let's do this. Bad Boys, written by Margie Palatini and Henry Cole. Those bad boys, Willie and Wally Wolf, were in trouble again. And now they were on the run with everyone hot on their tails. Willie stepped out of his granny skirt and chuckled. Wally, old chum, I do believe we have given them the slip. Yes, indeedy. That was a close one, dear pal, said Wally, coughing up a kernel of corn. As close as a hair on my chinny chin. The two looked at each other and giggled. Oh yeah, we're bad. We're bad. We're really, really bad. Yes, those boys were big, they were bad, and they were also out of breath. There wasn't another huff or puff between them. They needed to lay off those goodies and lay down low from the law. But where, oh where, were two big, bad, wanted wolves going to hide out where nobody would ever find them? What to do? What to do? What to do? It was a dilemma, all right. Bah! Do you hear what I hear? Asked Willie of Wally. Affirmative, nodded Wally to Willie. Bah! Do you see what I see? Asked Willie of Wally. 2020, slurped Wally to Willie. Bah! Are you thinking what I'm thinking? They said to each other. Those nasty, naughty boys looked at each other and licked their lips. Brain ditto. And yes, the perfect hideout. It was close. It was clever. And eats were included. We'll go on the lam, chuckled Willie. Pull the wool over their eyes, chuckled Wally. Fleece the flock, they both snickered. Oh yeah, we're bad. We're bad. We're really, really bad. The boys got out their bag of tricks and went to work. A couple of long John Woolies, some fluff, more fluff, plenty of mascara, and voila! Wilhelmina and Wallanda. They twittered with a dainty prance. Two wolves in sheep's clothing. The plan was simple, but wickedly devious. Lamb smuggleboard. The boys straightened their stockings, gave themselves a prim and proof, powdered their noses, and of they sauntered and sashayed across the meadow. Now, remember, cautioned Willie to Wally, not one ewe for stew until I give a A-OK. No ew, no stew, agreed Wally. Oh, yes, they were bad, really, really bad, but sort of adorable. The two were in clover. Yes, joining the flock was indeed the perfect hideout. Not to mention the load of unsuspecting tasty tidbits for the road. Unfortunately, that tidbit, that morsel, that just one lick of lamb was getting harder for Willie to resist. He just hated eating his greens. This tastes like grass, he said, choking on his bunch of lawn. Wally picked the blade from his front tooth. It is grass, you ninny. Just eat it and smile. Willie gave a quick floss for hoofing up the hill where a breakfast, lunch, and dinner he could really sink his teeth in. How do you do, ladies? I'm Betty Mutton, and these are my friends, Trudy, Ew, and Meryl Sheep. Are you new to the flock? Willie batted his eyes coyly. Well, yes, he answered sweetly. I suppose you could call us two new Ews. I'm Willima, and this is my sister, Willanda. We're the Peep Sheep, added Wally. The Peep Sheep? Said Betty Mutton without missing a beat. You mean the Bo Peep Sheep? The missing Peep Sheep? Willie looked to Wally and gave a wink. But of course. I'm sure you've all heard the story. We were lost, so lost, and nobody could find us. Absolutely, my dears, continued Wally. Tis, tis, it was a terrible thing, don't you know? They left us alone. But looky here, now we've come home, wagging our tails behind us, finished Willie with a wiggle and a grin. Meryl Sheep sighed with relief. Thank goodness you two are safe with us. Ews can't be too careful with those big bad wolves still on the loose. Wally gave a sly glance to Willie. Dear me, haven't they been caught yet? Those boys are so bad. Suddenly, Willie felt weak in the knees. Just the thought of being that close to a leg of lamb dinner after a diet of dry pasture had him swooning and near faint. Wally fanned the flushed Willie. You know, girls, I'm scared sheepish myself standing out here in the meadow. Wally added, perhaps we should all jump the fence. Yes, said Willie as he came to. Let's all jump. I say, why not have a little fun, while you still have the chance. The two young ewes were about to take the leap, but tough old Betty Mutton held her ground. Just a minute, she said, stepping back. I knew the Peep Sheep. I grazed with the Peep Sheep. I counted with the Peep Sheep. And you two don't leap like Peep Sheep. There's something peculiar about you two ewes. Willie and Wally blinked. Trudy Ewe suddenly gasped. Why, Willanda? What big eyes you have. Wally gulped. Well, why, all the better to see ewes with. And Willima? Said Meryl Sheep, staring. What big ears you have. Willie gulped. Well, why, all the better to hear ewes with. Betty Mutton put her hoof down. And what's your excuse for those lousy looking coats? If you ask me, your wool looks too cheap for Peep Sheep. There isn't 3 bags full from either one of you. What's with you two ewes? Willie shrugged. It's the humidity. You know how wool gets in this damp weather? We can't do a thing with it. Betty Mutton slowly grinned. Humidity? Well, then this is your lucky day, girls. I can help you with that. Follow me. Down the hill went Willie and Wally. With Betty's prodding, they queered up next to each other in back of 2 long lines of sheep. Wally drooled with delight as he eyeballed the new buffet. We sure pulled the wool over their eyes, snickered Wally. Indeed we did, said Willie, stiffing a chuckle. The line grew shorter and dinner time got closer when bzzz. Excuse me, dear pal, but do you hear what I hear? Willie whispered to Wally as the line inched forward. I do, whispered Wally to Willie. Bees. Pray tell. Willie listened. Bzzz. No, not bees, said Willie. Bzzz. Mowers, perhaps? Whispered Wally to Willie. Bzzz. Nope, not mowers, said Willie. Confounded, cried Wally. What is that annoying buzz? Bzzz. Next! Bzzz, bzzz, bzzz. Meryl Sheep giggled. Why? You aren't with Lima. Trudy Ew chuckled. And you aren't with Londa. Of course they're not, butted in Betty with a handy snort. They're those two nasty, naughty, naked, big, bad wolves. Willie shivered. Wally, old chum, I do believe we have been exposed. Wally blushed. Totally, dear pal. Oh, me, oh, my. Totally. And the big bad wolves thought they had trouble with pigs, so they headed for the hills. Of course, there was only one thing those bad boys could do after such a close shave. Wait for their hair to grow back, which took a very long time. Those were two very bad haircuts. And yeah, they were bad. Bad, really, really bad. Hey, one thing is for certain. This book was funny, man. This was a nice, good book. Even though it was about some bad boys, I still liked it, man. They really made me smile just because all the crazy stuff they was trying to do, man. And it also taught me a crazy lesson, man. And that lesson is what goes down in the dark will come to the light. Now, I don't know if y'all know what that means, but it's basically what you do and you think no one else knows about it, and it's a bad thing, someday everybody's gonna know about it, man. Whatever you do is bad and untrustworthy. The universe has a funny way of letting people know, and you don't want to be embarrassed. You don't want people thinking that you can't be trusted, so you always have to do the right thing, even when no one's looking. Don't be like Willie and Wally, who out here trying to deceive people. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make people believe something that's not real. You know what I mean? Trying to trick people, man. You can't be like that. Be honest, man. Be you. And you are a good person. Don't let the world make you a bad person like Willie and Wally. Don't become a bad boy. Be a good boy or a good girl. You know what I mean? Good people last longer and they're trustworthy. That means they're going to have a lot of friends, man. They're going to be happy. And everybody want to be happy. So remember, don't do anything in the dark that you don't want someone to find out, man. Be an honest, good person that I know you are, man. Now, what y'all learn, man? Put it in the comments. Let me know, man. Because like I always say, y'all are smarter than me. And I'm trying to learn. You feel me? So, yeah, man. I'm glad we got to read that, man. I'm glad we got us a nice little lesson. And now I'm glad I get to go to sleep, man. Because I'm tired, man. But y'all know what it is, man. Be you. Be true. And be back tomorrow morning for the early word. I love y'all. And remember, be a good, trustworthy person. Don't be like Willie and Wally.
Can't sleep at night. It will be